Good Thursday morning. This is my last day of work. I fly out early tomorrow morning. Today's pretty much just going to be, I don't know, kind of a review of the stuff we've done. I need to turn there. Dang it. Alright, so now I gotta find my way back. I took a wrong turn. I shouldn't be talking to you guys. Well, I actually think that was a better route because I missed all that backup that I've had the past few days. I'm back on track, ahead of schedule now. An issue that I have with this area is you're listening to a radio station and you go around one turn and all of a sudden it's just fuzz because the reception around here is awful. So you keep turning the radio station and eventually you end up giving in or giving up and you listen to Bryan Adams. I got here way too early. It only took me like 15 minutes, where yesterday it took me about 30 minutes. So now I wait. All right, work is done for the week. I'm gonna go back to the hotel, get the bag packed and ready, because tomorrow morning is gonna come really early. I think I have to leave the hotel around 4:30 or 5 so I can make sure I get to the rental car place. All right, I'm gonna go do a little sightseeing. I'm gonna go over to the Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center, which is the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum at Dulles International Airport. It's 3:30 right now. I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes because after 4 o'clock, parking is free. And if I give it, 10 more minutes, it's about a 20-minute drive. I can make sure that I get there after the 4 o'clock deadline. So I'm gonna go do that. You'll get to see some exciting airplanes. And they're only open till 5:30, so I'll have about an hour to take it all in, and then I'll go get some dinner. Well, I feel like I maybe should have taken a different direction. I'm just a couple minutes before 4 o'clock, so I'm sitting outside the museum here, and it looks like other people have the same idea. There's a no parking sign, but I guess we'll move if we have to. But there's a couple there, there's a guy in back of me. So it's kind of a neat looking place. They have like a air traffic control tower. You can go up in there and there's a couple different things. It's just a simulated tower, but it's pretty fun. And last time I was here they had the space shuttle. I guess it was the very last flight. And a while ago, several years ago when I first got here, Kim and I were in a hotel close to the D.C. area as that final shuttle was piggybacked on a 747 doing some flybys over the D.C. area. So that was pretty cool. I think I have some video. So if I can find it, I'll throw it in here. All right, they're waving us through. Yay! Cars. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but it's normally $15 to park. And I understand, the museums need to raise some money for this and that, but I mean, I was so close to the 4 o'clock hour that I felt, why pay when 5-10 minutes it was going to be free anyway. So I just have to find a parking spot, probably right here towards the back, so I can walk all the way up the path and show you all everything that's going on there. So they got all these what look like pieces of wings, and it's places for names of people who have donated. So So I think as we get up here closer, that you'll start seeing names, but I think they may have just added these not too long ago. And then this little thing, I suppose it depicts like a jet shooting up into the air. Yep, it says right there, ascent. So that shows like an airplane ascending, or maybe a rocket or something. That's pretty cool. Now what we have coming up here with the big R on the tail is the Enola Gay, known for dropping the first atomic bomb on Japan, Hiroshima.
I could make it.
It's pretty amazing. Alright, we're entering the restoration hangar where they get old aircraft and parts. Coming up ahead is the space shuttle, which is just a phenomenal sight if you ever get the chance to see it in person. These are satellites and space probes. I remember the story from a couple years ago that Felix Baumgartner rode this to the edge of space and parachuted out. Every time I've been to this museum, it's just been fascinating. I've always enjoyed making a stop here if I can. This one is better than the Air and Space Museum that is in downtown D.C. So if you get up to this area, you've got to come out by Dulles Airport and go to that Air and Space Museum. Amazing. So it was about an hour. I rushed through because I wanted to make sure I got to see everything. Oh, I didn't get the opportunity to go up to the air traffic control tower just because it closed at 4:30. Or the last elevator up to the top was at 4:30, so I missed it. All right, well, I got my suitcase packed. I just need my toiletries in there and my pajamas, or what I'm wearing here. And that's it. So I'm going to be ready to get up at 5 o'clock and head out the door. This week was productive. Got a lot done. I'm watching Jeopardy right now. And it's funny because it's so light out. What time is it? It's like 8:30, almost 9. So I've got to work on kind of getting to bed and stuff. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to put it onto the laptop, upload it, and have it published tomorrow. I've got a little food left in the fridge. Not much. I didn't buy much. It was just a few days, but I'll leave that. Cleaners can do. I'm sure they'll just throw it out, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, I'll vlog my return trip home. We've got a layover in Houston before getting to Phoenix. Early afternoon, so hopefully I can get picked up from the airport. But anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for being a subscriber, and we'll talk to you all tomorrow.